Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Y'all know the adventures of Super Dad don't stop. So, I'm late. I'm late. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? For every myself. Hold on. Let me mute that. Mute. I'm like, wait a minute. I heard my own voice. Okay. Got that mutified. Got that there. Got that. Put the Discordia over here. And then, what's up, Yvette? I see that you're in the Discordia. I don't know if you're still in there. If you are in there, good morning. Let's say what's up. Let's see who in the chat. We got here to learn and share in the chat. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. They may be a little wet because it's been raining. Oh, look, the bird look different on YouTube. On YouTube, he's a little blue and yellow bird, but on StreamYard, he's a little red bird. I never knew that. What's up, Thomas? What's going on, man? Hey, you know what I just noticed about Thomas' thumbnail thingy right here? His little thumbnail. It's kind of giving me. Y'all remember the Kendrick Lamar video, King Kunta? Where was you when I was walking? Now everybody want to cut my legs off, King Kunta. That's what it looked like. Like he doing it. Look, now Kendrick Lamar was dancing in the video. That's what it looked like. Thomas doing on the thumbnail right there, King Kunta. Where was you when I was walking? Now everybody want to cut my legs off, King Kunta. What's up, Thomas? Hola, Valentine. Hola, ¿qué pasa? What's up, Tish? What's up, Lil Hulk? What's going on? What's going on? Tiny Bot. What's going on, Tiny Bot? I've never seen that name before. If this is not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I jollipies, but this is my first time seeing that name. So welcome. Speaking of welcome, good morning. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, allow me to say welcome. But add in a hearty, well, thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Tidbits. I am Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., a.k.a. Aranya Grande, Big Spider, for those who don't hablo Espanol. Yeah. Seawalk. What's up, Seawalk? Shout out Rhonda Green. What's up, Sonia? What's up, E-Rock? What's going on, Witchblade? What's going on, Health? Royce 06. Hey, it's my first time seeing that name too. If I've said this before, I truly jollipies. I try to remember names, but I don't remember seeing Royce 06 underscore even. Welcome, Royce 06. Welcome. You're welcome, Tiny Bot. Hopefully you're really not a bot and you're an actual person, but welcome, Tiny Bot. Now, welcome to another episode of Layover Night Price Action Review. Now we got 1 minute before the market opens. Move out the way, Discordia. Ain't nobody in there right now. I think Yvette is in there, but I'm not sure. My computer restarted, so y'all bear with me. Open back up Trading View. Open up Trading View. Open up Trading View. Okay, I see that the news has sent us up into the 4-hour SIBI that we had marked out. We finally made it back up to the SIBI on the news event. The news event sent us up to the SIBI. See that 15-minute candle right there? Moved up into that. Why am I? This is the NQ. Get out of here. Okay, the ES did not make it to the SIBI. We have a case of some SMT divergence there. I see that already. For those who don't know what SMT divergence is, it's when you come to, hey, Valdez, buenos dias. You real? Okay, okay, tiny bot. Buenos dias, Valdez. Hey, Valdez, tell everyone to turn their attention to this portion of the screen over here. You see that little ticker symbol right there that says SPY? That ticker symbol right there is the SPY. It tracks the performance of the S&P 500. But no. Around here, around this neck of the woods, we don't call it the SPY. We don't even call it the SPY. Valdez, tell the people what we call this right here. Even wrote a song for it. If you want to hear it, here you go. If you know the lyrics, sing it with me. Spotling, Spotling, where you at, baby? Here I go. OG gang know what that is. OG gang know what that is. That's for the nephews in the Valdez house. Spotling. Oh, Spotling. Look at Spotling. Spotling been showing up. Spotling been showing up. Okay. We're talking about SMT divergence, right? So if you know, when you come to a key level, right? When you come to a key level and the three sisters don't do the same thing, that is SMT divergence. What key level am I? This is the teachable moment for today. We've been having a teachable moment every single day. It's just been happening. Because different things happen in price every day. Let me go full screen like this right here. Hey, y'all come here. Different things happen daily. Every day is not going to be the same. You may see some stuff repeat every day, but every day is not going to be the same. So you need to know how to read price action and understand all the concepts so you can know what to do, right? So every day we've been having a teachable moment. And now today's teachable moment is SMT divergence. Let's go into the charts. So the key level we're referring to is this daily low right here. I noticed it when I was accidentally on the NQ. What do you notice difference about the NQ at the daily low? Now hold on, let me get my computer restarted. So I got to go reset my fancy dancy. I can't just turn it on when my computer restart. I got to go get it and I got to turn it back on like this. It won't just let me. It won't just let me turn it on. I have to actually restart it. Okay, what do you notice different about the NQ at the daily low and the ES at the daily low? Right? Let me hide all this other gobbledygook as not to. Oh no, I need the daily low. I need the daily low. Okay. Higher low. Exactly. So the NQ is failing to take out. This NQ failed to take out that low. Right? The ES took out. Let's put them all up there together. Let's put the three sisters up there. Sisters, Father is calling us. Sisters, please come upstairs. Okay. The three sisters are upstairs now. So if you look at, now I can hide the gobbledygook. If you look at, oh, I'm sorry. It's 9:35. The market is open. The market is open. The market is open. If you're going to trade, please trade safely. If you're not going to trade, please take a copious amounts of notes so that you can study what you saw today and then apply it to your trading strategy in the near future. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Now, if you look at the ES took out yesterday's low. If you look at the NQ, the YM took out yesterday's low. But if you look at the NQ failed to take out yesterday's low. That right there, that disconnect in the three sisters at a key level of liquidity is known as SMT divergence. Michael never settled on a name for SMT. Sometimes he said smart money techniques. Sometimes he said smart money tactics. But it's just a key. It's a cracking correlation showing that sell side liquidity has been taken here. Sell side liquidity has been taken here. But the sell side liquidity is refusing to be taken here. So this sister is showing, in this case, bullishness. This is a bullish SMT divergence because it's at the lows, right? When one of the sisters refuse to take out a key low, it's bullish SMT divergence. And then the reverse would be bearish SMT divergence at a high. And that is your teachable moment on SMT divergence. This moment has been brought to you by Squirrel. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Okay, one other thing. Remember I told y'all I've been studying quarterly theory, right? And if you notice, I have two different color lines on here. Op man, yeah, that's me. Hold up. I hope you ain't an op for real. Hey, op man, you're welcome. Op man, that's my first time ever seeing that name. So allow me to say welcome. Op man, if this is not your first time tuning in, I truly jalapies. But I've never seen that name. I will remember that because as soon as I saw it, you see, I said, op man, yeah, that's me. My mind just does little crazy things like that. But welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. It's a fun place. The dude that runs the show is crazy as a shot rabbit, but it's a fun place. Hey, you'll note I've been really focused. I ain't gonna say focused. I've been really studying quarterly theory for real this time. Because when I first came across it back in the day, I said, man, that looked like it's fire. And but my squirrel, I ain't had time to do it. But now I'm really focusing on it and I want to implement it in my trading. And y'all the gang. So I'm taking y'all along with me. Maybe y'all want to do it too. But you will notice I have two different color lines on my chart now. You see this one up here? You probably can't see it because it's yellow, but it says TYO. You know what TYO stands for? True Year Open. Right? You see this one right here? That says TWO. You know what TWO stands for? True Weekly Open. Right? Well, Tim, where did you get that from? I got that from Trader Day. And I shared in the Discordia the breakdown because he talks about it in his one video on YouTube. But where's rabbit hole? Okay. But if you look in the rabbit hole right here, you'll see right there, true open dates. True year open, April 1st. True month open is the second Monday of the month. True week open is Monday at 6 p.m. And you say, okay, Tim, you said the true opens are the second quarter, but it says Monday. You said Monday was the first quarter. The futures markets starts trading at 6 p.m. So 6 p.m. on Monday is the opening price for Tuesday. Tuesday is what? The second quarter. So the price of the starting price of the second quarter is the true open for the next session, next time frame. Okay. Then true day at midnight, true sessions, London, New York, and then New York afternoon. Right? There you go. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Them your quarters for the day. Right? So inside the day, you got 4 quarters. The true day open, the true London session open, the true New York morning session open, the true New York afternoon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quarters. Right? For the week, you got 4 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Right? For the month, you got 4 weeks. You only count the full week. You don't count the piece of weeks. You count the first full week. That's the first quarter. Right? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters in the month. So Monday at 6 p.m., right? On the second Monday, which is the start of the second quarter, which is Tuesday, that's your true month open. And then the opening price for April 1st, that's the true year open, because April is the start of the second quarter. Everybody got that? There you go. Then that was the second teachable moment. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. What's up, Val? What's going on, Sanjay? Okay, now let's get back to the price action. Okay, so let's turn this back on. Overnight price action. We're going to blow this up. We can stay on 15 minutes. That matters not. We could do 15 minutes. Oh, let's do 5 so we can see a lot of move. Is it any difference? Not much difference, but we could do 5. Not much difference. Yesterday we had news that brought us down here, and then we did basically nothing for the rest of the day. The news brought us down, right? Brought us down, took out the weekly low over here, and then we basically did nothing for the rest of the day. I was painting and I was painting the bathroom. That's what I did. I ripped and ran. It only took me like maybe an hour to paint the bathroom, maybe even less. But I ripped and ran, and then once I did that, I painted the bathroom. 6 p.m. These 5-minute candles, sure will be a lot of them. That's the 6 p.m. open right there. So at the 6 p.m. open, as you can see, we opened at 6 p.m., drop down, creating a nice little civvy there. We push back up into the civvy, making the high of that leg at 6 on a 625 candle. Then we traded back down, taking out the sell side liquidity below there. We did that around 7:25 p.m. and then we had the true Asian open right there at 7:30. Then we pushed back up. We marched up from there all the way up until this is the midnight open. Hey, Are you in the right spot? Yes. The true day open, midnight open was at 5206.50. We kept marching up until about 125, where we got to the true London open, had a slight pullback, took out some short-term sell side, and then at 210 on the 205 candle, we started to push back up, and we got hit with a Le Judas. We got hit with a Le Judas, where price came down, took out this temporary sell side. A short-term sell side below this little tight little area there after midnight. Then we pushed up, took out Le buy side, and then we proceeded to come down. The London open, at the London open, we pushed back up and filled in this SIBI, got back up just above midnight, came into this bearish order block right there on the 235 candle. We got a bearish order block on the 235 candle right there. Pushed up into that bearish order block, hung out a little bit, tapped into the sell side on this 340 candle, pushed up, made relative equal highs. Then we came down, and then one last fell swoop to touch the midnight open, and at 440 candle, and then we dropped it like it's hot, coming down and taking out that low. We didn't take out that. We did take out some sales out, but that's an old weekly low right there. Came down and took out this sell side here on the 520 candle, pushed back up into this SIBI, institutional order flow entry drill, leaving this as a breakaway gap, a complete breakaway gap, right? We did have a small SIBI right here, but that was an older SIBI. I'm saying older because it was a few candles ago before this move here. We went up, right? Closed above it right here, immediately reversed and came down, taking out the relative equal lows that we had just created. Then we pushed back up into this 450 SIBI, and then we came down, took out the sell side again, pushed back up above the true Asian high. The true Asian open, consolidated in that area up until the 7 a.m. candle, took out the short-term buy side above this consolidation, and then dropped it like it's hot, coming all the way down, taking out the sell side, resting below all of these low, all of this. A lot of people call this trend line liquidity, right? This is just, sell side liquidity for me, but a lot of people call it trend line liquidity because see how it's like giving you like a trend, like trend line traders will see this as support, right? See that as support. Let me draw it out for anybody who may not be able to see it. If I can find the line that I want. If you look right, God dog it, Tim, click on the right thing. Click on the right thing. If you look right there, see, right there, giving you a nice little trend line here. A lot of people call that trend line liquidity. I just call it liquidity. But dropping below another low there, push back up into this was the news has not come out yet. Push back up. The bodies are respecting this SIBI. The wicks are doing a lot of damage right here. A lot of damage on the wicks. Bodies respecting the 745 SIBI. Then price came down and took out the daily low on the news candle. This is where the SMT divergence took place. Right here on the on the news candle. Right there, you can see the ES took out that daily low on the news candle. The YM took out the daily low on the news candle. Well, the YM looked like the YM took out the daily low prior to that. It did. The YM took out the daily low prior to that. And then the NQ, as we know, did not take out the daily low on that news candle. That's where the SMT happened. And with that, that is the conclusion of Le Overnight Price Action Review. Now, looking at that, we've had an SMT divergence, right? It would be algorithmic for this bullishness to continue, at least to take care of this 4-hour imbalance, at least, right? And remember yesterday, we had a huge gap, right? So at least take out this and maybe even feel that huge opening range gap from yesterday. That would be algorithmic. If we come down disrespecting these imbalances and attacking the sell side on the NQ, right? That would be manipulative, in my opinion. Why? Because we had the bullish divergence and we blasted off, and we still have all of these imbalances above that needs to be taken care of. And also, we have a huge amount of liquidity waiting to be taken out at these equal lows, and it would be more algorithmic, if you will, if we went up, at least filling this 4-hour imbalance before coming down and taking out this pool of liquidity, right? Because this is where the break. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me go to 4-hour. So on 4-hour, the only thing we have up here is this imbalance right there, right? The only thing we have up here is this imbalance. All right. So if we just hit this and shoot back down, yeah, that can be the case, right? Because this could be a retracement back into this right here and then drop down. But with this failure to take out that sell side, the NQ is showing that it's more bullish right now, right? It's loading up a whole bunch of liquidity down here, but it's showing that it's more bullish right now. This is a very bullish move. And now this candle is about to close. So this is going to be a bullish fair value gap, right? This is going to be a bullish fair value gap. So we got this displacement. We got a bullish fair value gap. All right. We got a bullish breaker right here. We got a bullish order block right here. Refute SMT divergence, bullishness, right? And the only thing up here is this imbalance. Okay. That's the only thing up here. So this move is saying, I want to go up at least to this imbalance, this order block, and this opening range gap. That's the imbalances that's above. And then, you could make a run for all of this sell side down here. Or you can just go make a run for all of this buy side up here if the market just wants to keep screaming up. But look at all of this sell side down there, right? I would think it would be more algorithmic to complete this imbalance, come down, soak up all this liquidity so that you can cut through this like butter. There would be no higher time frame imbalances in here. Let's check the daily. Check the daily. Yes, there's no daily imbalance up there. 4 hour, that's the only imbalance that's up here. So if you fill in this 4 hour, we're just talking probability right now. If you fill in this 4 hour imbalance, come down and hit all of this sell side liquidity, that would be rocket fuel for the algorithm, right? Or the NQ can just be crazy weak and feel this imbalance. Now there's nothing left up here that's an imbalance. Then come down, hit this liquidity, and that can be rocket fuel. All right. Remember we talked about the price was in 50-50. Remember we talked about it was 50-50 on the daily, 50-50 on the weekly. The daily was giving me 50-50. Whenever I can formulate a good reason for both sides, it's 50-50 for me. But in the short term, that's a bullish move, right? So that's why I say it would be algorithmic for price to continue up in the short term. And if it reverses here and shoots down, that would be manipulative, right? Because you swept the lows here. When you sweep lows, it turns your attention back to the high that sent you there, right? So we swept the low, blast off, and took it. And if you look on this 5 minute right here, this is classic. This is classic spooling. This is classic spooling. There is no red candle on the 5 minute. On the news candle, 5 minutes after, there is no red candle. Price just went up, 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 just spooled up into this high, right? It just spooled up into this high. And then the NQ didn't take that low. And the ES hasn't hit the 4 hour imbalance that's above it, right? And the NQ is has drawn up almost to consequent encroachment. Let's see if the YM got one. All right, the YM hasn't drawn up into its either. So the YM, same thing, pulled back into the imbalance. The YM is responding to this breaker right there. This 15-minute candle came down into the imbalance, closed inside of it. Now this 15-minute candle right here has come down to this breaker, had a response off that breaker. Right, let me open it up so y'all can see. This 15-minute candle here at 9:30 came down into the imbalance, closed inside it. Right, this 15-minute candle right here has come down. It's getting a reaction off of this breaker right here. And now the next 15-minute candle is opening up. Right, we got a SIBI there. All right, so now on the YM, it's a tale of two cities. who's going to be the real imbalance? Will it be the BISI and the bullish order block to hold price up, or will it be the SIBI and the bearish order block to hold price down? What is that? 50-50. It's got conflicting PD arrays. Price has been very difficult to hold on. Remember, I told you, Jack B number, Jack B quick. You've been having to be Jack B number, Jack B quick, because it's been printing these conflicting PD arrays on all instruments. On all instruments. What's up, Lump? I think that's it. Does anybody have anything for me? Does anybody have any questions? Is there anybody in the Discord? No one's in the Discord. Does anybody have any questions? ES also has a small SIBI right here. The NQ does not have that SIBI. NQ does not have that same SIBI. NQ is pushing back down toward this 1 hour BISI now. NQ does not have that SIBI. YM has a SIBI. And the ES has a SIBI. Right. Having conflict in PD arrays. When we have conflict in PD arrays, me no like you. Me don't like you when we have conflict in PD arrays. All right. Trade it back down below midnight. Almost a consequent encroachment of that SIBI. Just made it to discount. Well, pretty much at equilibrium of this move. Right. We're pretty much at equilibrium of this move. Right. They're just made it into discount. No questions for me. YM is the Dow. YM, the ES is the S&P 500. The NQ is the NASDAQ. And the YM is the Dow. Those are three sisters. Those are the three sisters. Those the big three indexes in the American markets. These three right here make up like I can't remember. I think it's the majority of the companies in the US. I can't remember the exact percentage off the top of my head, but all the companies in the US are incorporated between the three sisters. You got roughly 500 companies in the S&P 500. The NASDAQ, I can't remember how many companies in the NASDAQ composite. You got the NASDAQ 100, you got the NASDAQ composite. NASDAQ 100 got roughly 100 tech companies. Then you got the NASDAQ composite. I don't know how many companies in there. And then the YM has roughly 30 of the, those the OG companies in the US. And that's if you look at the like the CF, you have like CFDs that has like the NAS 100, the like the CFDs that other countries can trade in, is because they can't trade our markets. They got CFDs like the NAS 100, the 30, and because I see that 500, 130. Those those have the CFDs have like US 500, US 30, US 100. Those are like the equivalent CFDs to the YM, the NQ, and the S&P 500. You ain't ask all that, but that's what it was. Hey, man, that's it. You're welcome, Thomas. And in the spirit of Thomas, little icon thingy right there, King Kunta. What was you when I was walking? And everybody want to cut my legs off, King Kunta. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me for today, man. This has been another episode of Get It Full Screen, The Overnight Price Action Review. If you're going to trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take a... Hey, Thomas, get off my screen. Please take a copious amounts of notes so that you can go back and study what you saw today and apply it to your future trading endeavors. I'm sorry. I got the mumble mouth today. It's your boy, Aranya Grande, a.k.a. Big Spider, a.k.a. Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., a.k.a. your mentor's favorite mentor, a.k.a. Y'all be safe out here in these trading streets, man. Gone.